Good morning, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I'm here this morning. I'm back this morning with the March of the Penguin stone, and I'm giving you a new perspective of this stone because it's one that I've been getting this past week as it's been sitting on the table where it was, and just the way I was seeing it gave me a new perspective of it. So first, let me introduce myself. I am a crystal whisperer. For those who do not know, I listen to the Song of Stones and pass along their messages, and I help people find the stones that are singing for them. I've been talking a lot about the process of listening for stones, so if you're interested in that, you can look at some of my previous videos. But for now, I want to go a little deeper into what being a crystal whisperer is, and specifically what I do with regards to the stone beings and how I work with them. And the best way to explain is to tell you about a dream I had quite some time ago. I dreamed of this magical crystal with water flowing in it in a specific way. There was channels in the crystal, and the water was flowing through the channels up and down. And when I woke up, I realized that that a crystal was singing to me. And the particular crystal came into my heart and into my thoughts. And I could see it in my mind's eye. And I didn't know in the moment that I would be able to find it, because there are many crystals here. As you can imagine, I have many, many crystals. And but I was taken right to this crystal. And I looked into this crystal and I saw the drop of water that I'd never noticed before. I have had this crystal for many, many years, and that was the first time that I'd noticed that there was water in it. I should say it wasn't so much that I noticed, it was that the crystal showed me the water in it. And that was a big turning point for me, because I realized it just showed me in a very magical way, in a very deep way, what I really do and what my soul's work is. At least the part having to do with the crystals. And that was to see them. To see them and to share what I see. It's really not more complicated than that. But something happens when a crystal is seen, when the magic of a crystal is seen, when the essence of a crystal is seen, especially in the way that they are wanting to be seen. And you'll probably hear me talking about trust and awareness. These are the two things that I feel are the essence of life, the secrets of having a magical life and having a purposeful life. And the secret to any shift, any spiritual shift in life, the secret to healing. And it's all in trust and awareness. And think about it in terms of your own self, your own experience, your own life, and how it felt and how it affected your life when somebody saw you and really, really saw you at the core of your being, at the essence of your soul. There's a very deep connection that happens in that experience, and it opens you up. It really opens you up. It creates this deep bond. And this is why awareness is so powerful and so important. And seeing a being as they truly are. The depth of that being. It's really, I think, the point of life itself. It's what we all want, right? We all want to be seen, to be heard, to be fully expressed, to be realized, to be fully realized. We call it purpose, to be in our purpose. And really, what does that mean, to be in your purpose? It's not just about living the truth of your existence, but being seen in the truth of your existence. So this crystal came along, this March of the Penguins crystal. And I've been showing you this crystal and talking about the different experiences I've had with this crystal since it started singing. And this crystal shared a message with us, a crystal moon message under the energies of the full moon last weekend. But it also came to take me deeper into the understanding of what it is to hear a crystal song, to see a crystal, and what happens. And it's not just a one-time thing, it's a continual thing. It's not just seeing one aspect of the crystal, it's going deeper and seeing the levels that are there. And if you haven't seen this crystal yet, if this is the first time you're seeing this crystal, which could be, it began with me seeing the penguin right over here. And it might not seem like a penguin to you. To me, I just the image of it and the energy of it. It's really about the energy of it, and just feeling that journey of the march of the penguins. The long walk inland to nest, and that's just the beginning. And then the commitment and the power of the parent in caring for the egg and keeping it warm so that it won't freeze, because 1 second of exposure to the cold air is the end of the egg. And so when I saw this next image in the stone with the penguin and the egg at the bottom, just like the way the penguins hold the egg at their feet. So 2 penguins here. I don't know if you can see them. The light is not ideal for you to be able to see the whole thing, but I did show you in pictures and in another video. And then this week, as I was looking at the stone, the way it was sitting, and I was looking at it, it looked like a baby penguin swimming in the ice cold waters of the Arctic. It just took me deeper into the circle. And deeper into the message that this crystal has, one of the messages, because of course there's going to be more than one. There's always going to be something that this crystal is singing about. I hope that you can see what I see, and it doesn't really matter because I'm seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. You might be seeing something completely different, and that's also perfect. There's no right way to see a stone. But when a stone is seen at its essence, something really magical does happen. And what happens is that its gift gets to be shared. And I've talked about it as almost like an activation of its energy, of its power. And it is like that. It's once it's seen, the gift is released. It's almost like a creation. And I'm sure that's one level of this. Is you nurture it and you care for it, and at the right time it breaks out. And it comes out to swim in the ocean. To be its own thing, its own creation, its own life. And then that circle happens all over again. So this is one of the things that this crystal has wanted me to share with you, and I'm honoring that. Just that when a crystal is seen, in its essence, it releases the gift that might otherwise never have been seen. 1,000,000 people could walk by the stone and not see. And all it takes is one person to share the story. And then that gift can be received by all. And it's an invitation to you guys to explore and open your eyes in a different way, shift your perspective, and see your crystals in a new way. So I will leave you with that invitation, and I invite you to share your stories with me of what you see in your crystalline beings, in your crystal guides. And I wish you a magical day, sending you lots and lots of blessings and crystal love.